And welcome to this week's Throwdown Thursday. I'm Tate Griffin, joined by special guest commentator, the weight of the world, Corey Bush.
Happy to be here, looking at this contest showing up right here between Reggie Collins versus Dallas Riggs.
Should be a really good contest. Dallas talking to the crowd as per usual. And Reggie as well. Both these guys have had a lot going on over the last several weeks. Dallas immediately stepping in with a test of strength. Reggie.
Interesting move on him, his part here.
You got two of the most unorthodox guys in the world when it comes to personality stepping in the ring with one another. It's sure to be an entertaining match.
To say the least.
Reggie doing some lunges there.
Dallas looking like he's breaking out some 80s dance moves here. Let's see if he can confuse and bewilder the leader of the Resolution.
See this contest.
Riley move, put that waist lock in, looking for the takeover.
That's very smooth. Oh, look at how he brings him back to the middle of the ring. Did you see that?
And awareness matters for a lot. That's how you get the threes counted. It didn't take very long for Dallas to find himself in a compromising position.
Absolutely. Dallas Riggs just a little over a year into this business, already a former Elite Pro Tag Team Champion with, Shane Malice, the Dallas Malice, one of the most interesting and, dare I say it, most popular teams in Elite Pro history.
I mean, what a story that's been for Dallas to move along this quickly, already be a champion, now be in here with Reggie Collins fighting to see how he can move along the ranks here at Elite.
Reggie got him there with a shoulder block. Goes for a hip toss, doesn't quite pull it out. Shot to the breadbasket. Turns it around. Dallas takes the hip toss.
And it seems like he's about to go for a ride here.
Big drop kick there. Special guest referee this week, Cooper Lark, stepping in between there, giving Reggie what looked like a warning.
Let's go, Dallas. I got a dance move.
Oh, big chop.
And some sound for good measure.
The five-finger disco.
Reggie taking his time as Dallas retreats to another corner. Oh.
And another meaty slap right to the chest. Dallas just working his way around, trying to stay away long enough to recover. Swing and a miss just outside. And he returns fire, one of his own. A second to pair up with it.
Looked like he was going for a bulldog there. Instead, he took the corner. Oh.
And there's that hat trick chop Malice was looking for. Not going to be enough to put him down just yet. Dallas is, I've found he's been tenacious as of late, learning how to get more durable and more wily as he goes along this journey between him and Shane Malice.
Oh, he's turning the tide here, turning things around on Reggie Collins. Some big stiff shots, both to the back and then to the forehead. Referee warning on those closed fists. Kick to the stomach. Oh, big knee lift right there to the forehead of Reggie Collins. And a clothesline.
With authority. Powering through it, there's the cover.
About a 2.5.
I think I got the big man down.
And both of these men, cornerstone characters here at Elite.
Yeah, absolutely.
Making their way around the ranks, winning championships, creating battles for each other.
Big leg drop by Dallas Riggs. It's interesting. A great opening contest tonight, too, for Throwdown Thursday.
And like they say at Elite, you don't believe what happens next. And here we are, Dallas Riggs trying to take down the leader of the Resolution. One of the fan-favorite characters here at Elite. And now he's stuck in a chin lock. Referee checking in to see if this is going to be it. That moment that he just decides he's had enough, he says no.
Reggie Collins fighting back.
There, Dallas taking a page out of a playbook I think he might have learned somewhere. Tugging that hair, getting back to that chin lock, taking Reggie Collins' base out from under him.
He's definitely benefited greatly from his association with Shane Malice. I think Shane's been somewhat of a reluctant mentor for Dallas Riggs.
I mean, and this is just a solid strategy for this matchup. It's what Dallas was going to have to do to win, was take Reggie Collins off his feet, wear him down, try to see if you can get some of the nuts and bolts out of that Ferrari engine he's got in his tank.
2. This could be it right here. That could be a big upset there for Dallas Riggs. I'd say it would be an upset if Dallas comes out on top of this, but we've seen him do some crazy things over the last year and a half.
When Reggie Collins gets that thumb rocking in the air, it's like he pulls something from a little deeper than deep.
Those big, strong European uppercuts about take your head off.
He's going to bring him out of that corner, send him across.
Splash into the corner.
Down goes Dallas.
I think Dallas was out before he left his feet.
Leg drop of his own to capitalize.
Both legs. See, that right there shows experience when you go ahead and hook both legs. Sometimes hooking a leg versus not, hooking 2 versus 1 is the difference between getting that 3 count and still having to fight.
Looking to go up into that high rent district, though. With Dallas coming back to his feet, he's up there. I think he's looking for that the highest cross body he's been using to take people out here at Elite.
Oh, Dallas kind of stepped back out of the way.
A missed connection there. Dallas going to have to take advantage now. Now's the time. Up, he's going to head up top himself, see if he can capitalize on that debacle there from Reggie Collins.
Yeah, the fact that I've never seen anybody step back out of the way. Oh my goodness, he put his knees up.
He went for it. He did not pay off. 1, 2, and there's 3 right there.
That is it. Oh my goodness, the winner of this match, Reggie Collins. Great contest. Dallas Riggs, once he recovers, should be happy with his performance. Sure, he wants to win, but oh my goodness. Again, your winner this week on our opening contest at Throwdown Thursday, Reggie Collins. All right, Corey, we're back, and this is one heck of a contest here. We have former 3-time Elite Pro Wrestling Alliance champion, Ruthless Jason Raditz, stepping into the ring with a current tag team champion, Choy from the Dr. Crane family.
I can say from an educated position, I've been in the ring with both of these men. Raditz at one point taking me off my feet, surprising me with strength that it may look like he has, but until you feel it, you don't really know. Delivering these shots to Choy. I was in there with Choy. It was quite the time looking up at him, throwing shots from underneath. Not something I'm normally used to, but these guys are in here trading now. Raditz going to take him off his feet, it looks like. No, counter. Choy learning and picking up things really quickly from being with Crane. And within that faction, there's plenty of people to learn lessons from.
Big shots to Choy.
Going to send him out of that corner. There's the reversal. Follows it up to no one being home, taking some shots for his trouble. I mean, the implications of a match like this here in Elite, right? You've got a tag team champion, you've got a former heavyweight champion. I mean, this could be a roster movement. If Choy finds a way to get past Ruthless Jason Raditz, he would have an argument for greater glory here in Elite, would he not?
Absolutely. No, that's a great point. The thing about Choy being part of the Dr. Crane family is that right now they're the most successful faction in Elite Pro. You have Dr. Crane, who's the mastermind, and he brings to the table Choy and Cisco, who are the Elite Pro Tag Team Champions, and then, of course, the crown jewel of the organization, ISP Israel Sharif Fakor, who is the reigning and defending hybrid champion.
And showing his value here, taking in a controlling position over Jason Raditz. Choy just talking to Crane, talking to the crowd, taking his time, making sure to make that shot count, putting him back into the corner.
And make no mistake, Dr. Crane is a disgusting and repugnant individual, but it's hard to argue with results. And right now, every member of his family is wearing gold. Ugh.
Double hands to the chest in the corner.
Choy towering over referee Adam Patton there. That's all the time it took, though, for Raditz to come back with some big chops.
Trying to make his way out of that corner, establish some offense. And they're going to trade. We're having a trade debate here at Elite, right in the center of the ring.
Oh, my goodness.
Raditz not backing down, standing up. Yeepak Choy from the Crane family. Another shot delivered. Who's going to cave in right here? A return fire from Jason Raditz. It's a battle of wills. And again they exchange Choy to a knee for a minute there. Overhand. Raditz will not be slowed. Choy again having to drop to a knee to deal with this onslaught. They are trading in the center of the ring. Big meaty man slapping chests. Figuring out who's going to be the winner of this small tough guy moment in the Elite ring. Raditz rifling off some shots, sending it back to the corner. There's one on the front side.
Wow, I haven't seen Choy reel like that. Maybe ever. Oh, but he does answer it with a double-handed chop. Oh, I don't think I've seen a chop battle like this in Elite Pro in a long time.
Neither one of them really giving in, one of finding out who the tougher man is. Choy with a wild swing miss. Raditz capitalizes Choy back to the corner. He's going to bring him back out again. All the way to the other side. He follows it up.
Oh.
Catches a knee. Small split-second decision, St. Griffin. We've seen it a lot. We've been around it. Any minute, one mistake you make could cost you a body part for the rest of the match.
And the moment that Choy's on top, Dr. Crane can't wait to argue with the crowd. Oh. Got a Korean nerve pinch there.
And after that test of wills about who could take more shots, it'll now be a test of will to see if Raditz can get back to his feet, establish a base, and take control over this match again.
Expect Dr. Crane to be asking a Pro Wrestling Illustrated photographer Tim Walker for some of those shots that he can hang up in his living room. Raditz fighting back.
Gonna try to throw the elbows to get out of the nerve hold. He's got back on his feet. Exchanging blows again they are. Center of the ring. Still trying to establish who hits harder.
Oh, just bludgeoned him.
And Choy with a frontside club sends Raditz to the ground. He's going to go for the cover. Not even a one. Raditz not ready yet. He will not submit. He will not back down. He's standing toe-to-toe in this fight with Choy, even though he's taken a bunch of shots. They traded a bunch of chops.
Yeah, Jason Raditz, one of the toughest guys, not only in Elite, but in all of professional wrestling. I mean, he's a guy whose gas tank never runs out. He never backs down. I've seen him absorb the punishment of 5 guys and still come out on top.
Crane taking advantage of the moment. Ref's back is turned.
What'd I tell you?
I mean, people may think, the manager on the floor getting their hands on you, but every shot accumulates.
Absolutely.
Every time somebody's arm or boot or knee or elbow hits you, somebody grabs you by the throat, it's one less breath you get to take in peace and try to gather your thoughts.
Oh, did you see that forearm right to the face?
And again, Choy just striking away at Raditz, trying to break down that base. Doesn't let him stay on his feet for long, doesn't let him catch up for long. Just very methodical, creating some distance.
I think this is a mistake right here. I think you got to stay on a guy like Raditz. You can't give him time to recover, and that's exactly what's happening. And he pays for it.
Took his time, let him get back to his feet, just caught a boot to the face for his trouble. And now they've switched. Now Raditz is the one on the seat, Choy's in the corner.
Oh,
That's just...
Both guys seem like they've lost a little bit of juice here.
There's a cover.
You've been in that spot. I wonder if those 20-plus chops did a little bit of, contributed a bit to some shortness of breath here.
I mean, I have heard every time you take one of those from somebody who knows what they're doing, your heart tends to think it wants to skip a beat. And between the two of them, they could have had a coronary right there in that chop battle. So coming back from all of that, Choy, after making mistakes, still finding a way to get on top again, to get control of this match. He's just not letting Raditz get out of the blocks here.
Oh, man, see the velocity with which he hit that corner turnbuckle.
See, now, not staying on his man, taking his time. I mean, maybe he needs a breather himself. He has absorbed some punishment.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it's less a mistake is more of a necessity, just taking a few minutes to recollect himself.
And remember, folks, you're seeing this on Throwdown Thursday every week from Elite Pro Wrestling Alliance. 2 heavyweight competitors out here trying to find their spot in the pack and see who's going to become next in line for one of the glory and gold here at Elite. Choy, half of the tag team champions, Ruthless Jason Raditz, a former heavyweight champion, struggling to find position, back in a hold again. I gotta tell you, in the last few minutes here, we haven't seen Jason Raditz on his feet for more than a few seconds at a time.
Yeah, absolutely. Referee Adam Patton in there making sure that there's nothing illegal going on. And when you're dealing with the Crane family,
Transition to gets loose off the ropes, drop kick to the face. Seen a little life out of Jason Raditz. He'll take some time to recover, but if he doesn't capitalize on this with the help of the crowd, he could get himself into deeper waters and deeper trouble here.
It's very interesting because I've seen both guys, try to mount a comeback, and then in the moment of doing that, instead of being able to capitalize, they're needing that time just to be able to recoup themselves.
And Choy hanging onto that rope will lead to another strike exchange between the two. Up and stun gun right there. That's some old school Steve Austin special. Hang him up, and then for looks like a second time he will drop the leg. We'll see if that is enough. Wind expired out of Raditz. Does not. There's the arm in the air. And we continue here at Throwdown Thursday with Choy and Ruthless Jason Raditz. The crowd with bated breath awaiting which one of these men is going to dig down deep and find what it takes to pull out the win.
Jason Raditz is at a very critical point too. It was less than 2 weeks ago that he faced off against Elite Pro Heavyweight Champion TJ Sykes in a 30-minute Iron Man match and just was narrowly defeated in sudden death overtime. He's someone who is on the cusp of trying to get, he wants that belt, he wants that shot again, and a win here would go a long way to do that. Conversely, a loss here might knock him a little further down the card.
And would give another member of Crane's family reason to go after maybe the only title they have yet to capture. Choy almost being powered off of his feet, took a shortcut there to the eyes. I do not blame him if Ruthless Jason Raditz can get him off his feet, get his body underneath him, and start throwing him around a little bit. That could be a clear path to victory late in the match.
Double chops again. Choy, generally speaking, first of all, for some time now, he's been part of a tag team. And not to say that the man, missed a splash in the corner there. Not to say that the man is a stranger to singles action, but in there with Jason Raditz, he's definitely been in the ring longer than he tends to be.
And there it is. Raditz finally getting off his feet with that back suplex. Big right hand to capitalize. Feeling a sense of urgency building here. He'll send him off. There's the reversal. Choy looking to line him on the way back. Raditz coming back in a big spear.
If he can...
He slams him off his feet, fouls it up with the spear. Things could be changing in the tide in Jason Raditz's favor. He's got him hooked up again for the fireman's carry. Choy out the back. Oh, the big choke slam. Nope, out the back door a second time. He turns in an enziguri. An enziguri that Choy did not see coming. Now backing up to the corner, he stayed on his feet. Raditz following up with a running European back on his shoulders again. There's the...
He dropped it.
To my eyes, a Death Valley driver. Can he go for the cover? We have it. Referee getting into position. 2, and kick out. Big maneuver from Raditz to Choy.
Jason Raditz is definitely surprised.
Looks like he's getting some of his juice back.
You can always tell Dr. Crane's nervous because he stops jawing with the crowd.
Referee just a little behind. That could have been the 3 right there. I guess we'll never know. Choy draped over the ropes. Raditz
signaling that this could be it.
And again, he was looking for... he's on the apron now. Choy making contact. Takes the shoulder to the stomach. Raditz bouncing off the bottom to catch a right hand to the face. Bounces back. There's the slam.
What a choke slam. This could be it.
And again, Raditz finds a way to stay alive. I mean, Tate Griffin, you've been around since the start of Elite. Does Jason Raditz have what's left in the tank after coming back and then taking that choke slam to pull this win out?
I've been to the ring against the man before, and I see him every single week out here, just bringing it all to the table, showing everybody what he's made of. I never count Jason Raditz out, and not ever.
I mean, you have to see this contest has taken a toll on Choy. His steps just a little bit heavier breathing, a little bit slower. But still being able to pull out the strength and chokeslam. Ruthless Jason Raditz, one of the best physical specimens in Elite Pro Wrestling history.
And put his 240-plus pound frame up there on the top turnbuckle.
And again, cutting him off with them slaps to the chest. Raditz makes his way back down. Isn't going to get thrown off there anytime soon. And we are back to the battle. Overhand chop shared by everyone.
Putting him back up on the top turnbuckle.
Second time now he'll go to the well on this one. Looking to engage in some high-impact maneuver that might finally put Jason Raditz down for the count.
This is kind of unfamiliar territory here. I don't think I've seen Choy on the second rope. Going for... Oh,
but Raditz slides out from underneath. Scoops him up in powerbomb position.
Oh, my
Choy
goodness.
tries to hang on, but he gets dumped. There's the cover. Ref in position.
And that was it. He got the 3 count on that. Dr. Crane is livid.
But the crowd is happy.
Your winner over Yeepak Choy by pinfall after just an incredible powerbomb, Ruthless Jason Raditz. We're stepping in here to the main event. It's been a great episode, but what a main event we have. Jake the Machine Davis against a young upstart with a bright future if he survives this match. Next level, Gavin Miller.
I mean, guys, let's be honest about what's going on here. We all know Gavin Miller's got possibly unlimited potential. But Jake the Machine Davis is a legend in his own right, not just within Elite, but within our wrestling community. Gavin Miller has a lot of potential to do a lot of things, but this is a match that could potentially shorten his career.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's learned a lot and picked a lot up, but Jake the Machine Davis is not going to give him any inch. He's not going to give him a moment.
No.
He's going to have to be on his game every second that he's in. Because I don't think at this point in his career, the Machine is looking to rack up losses.
Yeah, for sure.
But what a feather in his cap. If Next level Gavin Miller can find a way to get this done in the main event of THROWDOWN Thursday.
Big lock up.
Yeah, come on, you got it.
Gavin Miller just powered Jake Davis back to the corner.
I don't know. It looks to me a little more like Jake's leading him
now he's being
about.
led around. I was immediately incorrect. Turning that into a fireman's carry, still keeping control of the arm. I mean, what do you think the keys to success are here for Gavin Miller to try to get past Jake the Machine Davis?
I don't know. I'll let you know when I figure it out. Yeah, Jake the Machine Davis, usually my commentary partner here on THROWDOWN Thursday, but in the ring with this young guy. Got him back in the corner. Gave him a little bit of a shove there. That walks the line. Is it toughness or stupidity?
I mean, obviously, I think you might want to give the edge to the kid in speed, maybe agility, possibly quickness. His body hasn't taken as much damage over the years, but experience, strength, tenacity, durability.
Jake's just sidestepped. little kick to the cheek there. He said that's how fast it can happen.
And what do? Do you remember, Tate Griffin, what it was like to be a young upstart in there against a vet? And a win you kind of need.
Sure.
I mean, Gavin Miller just slowly being picked apart, taken to school here by Jake Davis. A true believer in technique and tradition. Shoulder tackle sends Gavin Miller to the ground.
And wisely, he decides it's time to take a minute.
Get back in there.
What? I know, I don't need your help.
Get back in there. Get back in there.
Last week, Gavin Miller, I guess, would lead us to believe that he was going to make up with Shane Malice. The week before that, there was a six-man tag, and Malice inadvertently had run into Gavin, knocked him off the apron a couple of times. Gavin basically just left ringside, left him stranded out there with Dallas Riggs for their team to ultimately lose the match. Last week, Shane Malice comes out to the ring, wants to apologize to Gavin Miller, invites Gavin to the ring. It seems like the two men had made amends, only for Shane Malice's back to be turned and Gavin to basically give him a low blow and leave him laying. So we're still waiting to see, what's going to come of that. But let's not skip past what I would say is the biggest challenge thus far in his career. Oh, and it looks like he's holding his own here.
He turned the technique around, but no, he just got caught himself and taken over. Now, I mean, the fact is that if Gavin Miller tries to keep this a pure wrestling contest, despite his many gifts, I just don't think he's going to have enough clubs in the bag to get past Jake the Machine Davis if he doesn't find a way to turn this match around.
And that's a tall order.
I mean, what tactic do you take if you sit here and try to trade hold for hold with him? I don't think that's going to work out, but do you really want to start a slugfest with Jake the Machine Davis if you're next level Gavin Miller?
Oh, you hold on to that with
Just knuckles to the face, and there's a cover. 2 for a solid right hand towards the ground.
Oh my goodness.
And we hope you heard that thud, because Gavin Miller definitely felt it.
That one might have been harder.
You're going to have to earn this one, kid, says Jake the Machine Davis with another shot to Gavin Miller.
Oh, double knee right to the head.
And as he goes up, he goes down again. Another cover. And
wisely, and you notice Jake's going for a cover at every opportunity. A lot of these young guys, they'll take that moment to gloat, or they'll take that moment to reassess. Go for that cover every time, because just the act of having to kick out, that robs you of some of your energy.
And I mean, that's the solid game plan. Everybody implores, wear your guy down and put him away.
That right there, I mean, not that I condone it, but like that rake to the eyes, that's going to have to be, like where he can bend the rules and even break the rules and get away with it with the referee. That is going to be where Gavin Miller has to live in order to get through this match, much less be victorious.
Now the first time he's able to walk away and take a breath, reevaluate his situation, but if he waits too long, he's going to get caught again. Coming back in. Well, after the clubs he took, he is giving some of his own.
Brings in that double knee right back to Jake. No, going to the top.
And he's going to go try to take a risk to get an early lead. Up to the top we will go. Where it stops, nobody knows. And he will do nothing of the sort that we thought. With a cheap move and a boot slide, he'll go for a cover.
Now, I get the disappointing the fans. They're expected to see something big. I don't know that was worth the time it took when all of that time could have been spent, basically putting some punishment on Jake Davis. Going to fire him off the ropes. Oh, reversal. Oh, nice.
Catches a slam for his trouble, just like you said. That time wasted for just a small boot slide across the eyes may cause some damage. It's more likely to irritate your opponent, and look what happens.
Absolutely.
Both men taking their time to get back to their feet here on Throwdown Thursday here with Elite Pro Wrestling Alliance. Thank you for joining us. Jake the Machine Davis versus next level Gavin Miller.
Gavin looks like he got to his feet. Oh my goodness.
Made it to his feet, but could not get his hands or feet in front of him to defend himself.
Jake pulling him out of that corner. Oh, big chop to the chest. Fired him into that turnbuckle. Oh, Gavin got that boot up. Oh,
And that classic spine buster, a staple of Jake the Machine Davis's arsenal from way back in the day.
If he can go for the pin, he might get it. I mean, it's been maybe a little too long now, but Jake's going to still go for that cover, sure.
There it is. 1, 2, and a kick out.
Oh, he almost had it. I tell you, if he'd have been able to get over there just a second earlier, this match would be over.
With every second that he survives, can Gavin Miller turn this tide?
You tell Jake's feeling a little bit of frustration there. I think this young kid's, maybe shown him more than what he was expecting. Oh, moves out of the way. Oh, nice takedown.
Gavin Miller changing tactics here.
He got a half grab. Oh, look.
Oh, he's going to pull in the full shooter.
Yeah.
And now Jake the Machine Davis finding himself in a leg lock. Someone coming.
Shane Malice is in the ring.
Malice coming out to the ring. Miller.
Oh, gave him a spear.
And a knuckles to go with it.
Referee's throwing this match out. Oh, it's a shame that our main event ends such a way, but Shane Malice is out here for some vengeance from what happened last week. I mean, the man came out here. He did everything he could to try to make amends, apologize to Gavin Miller, try to save their friendship, and Gavin, quickly threw it away.
Gavin Miller surviving that spinebuster, somehow turning this around to get Jake the Machine Davis in a hold, and now the locker room and everyone is coming to break these two up.
Everybody coming out here. We got
backed into a corner.
KP McGregor, Hunter Price, Dallas Riggs. We got Bo Steele out there. JJ Grizzly, Choy, Cisco, Reggie Collins, Andrew Thompson, Jason Raddatz. Separating these guys.
A full house out here trying to keep these guys apart, and it is not working. Shane Malice dives right back into Gavin Miller.
And the announcer.
You know what? This is the main event. Let's have a battle royal.
What? They went ahead and turned this into a bonus battle royal.
They've already got everybody out there slinging hands. We might as well keep it going.
The crowd's loving it. We got a battle royal here. KP McGregor, Cisco, Choy, Dallas Riggs, Reggie Collins, JJ Grizzly, DB Rivera, Big Andrew Stevens. We got Hunter Price, Andrew Thompson, Bo Steele. Just trying to see if we have anybody else in there. Of course, Jason Raddatz. This is just a packed battle royal. What a way to end the show.
And it seems like the Impromptu Battle Royal will be over to the top to the floor to a single winner. I guess our main event match between Gavin Miller and Jake Davis will be decided as a no contest with the joining of Shane Miller. Shane Malice.
What's funny too is I mean all the excitement and all the action here. I don't think that we noticed, but Gavin Miller and Shane Malice are already out of the picture. It's like they started this and now they're gone. Dean Rivera just took a big shot. Andrew Thompson.
KP McGregor throwing a headbutt and hurting himself in the process. They don't always work out.
Big Andrew Stevens this week definitely had an overall attitude change. He shed those bright colors, went back to a darker look, came out with JJ Grizzly and Bo Steele, the Axeman Bo Steele. That he definitely has, a shift in perspective. I look forward to hearing from him, hopefully here in the coming week or two, just as to what his plan is here.
Bodies all around the ring, taking shots left and right.
Oh, Jake the Machine Davis is in the Battle Royal.
Jake the Machine Davis did not have enough during his match, didn't get any kind of finish or finale like he would like, so he's out here throwing hands with everyone.
He's got KP McGregor in the corner, who's definitely worse for wear. Reggie Collins with a big thumb before catching Cisco there in the back corner. Up, Bo Steele, he's over the top.
Choy not letting him get away with just hanging out on that apron.
He's doing everything he can.
He's on the floor.
KP turned it around on Jake the Machine Davis. Big chop.
Jason Rabbit's back in the ring.
DB Rivera suffering out there a moment ago at the hands of Big Andrew Stevens, who just kind of gave a fist bump to JJ Grizzly. These guys are definitely in cahoots. Now Reggie Collins decides to take advantage, putting the boots to Jake Davis in the corner. Andrew Thompson getting ready to shift up. Jason Raddatz cut off Andrew Thompson, who eats the turnbuckle for his trouble.
And it's onto the apron. Could go.
Oh.
Hanging on by an inch. Thompson sticks with it.
Oh!
And Thompson eliminates Jason Raddatz.
That is a career highlight right there, eliminating Jason Raddatz.
And folks, these battle royals here at Elite matter. The officials watch them and make decisions on people's individual matchups and how we will all come together every time they get to see the men of the Elite Pro Wrestling Alliance come in and throw each other over the top of the floor right here, Kaiser, West Virginia.
Oh, Andrew Price all over Jake the Machine Davis. That's something interesting about having Jake in this match. You see him mixing it up with guys that you otherwise would never see him mixing it up with. That's always exciting. Got DB Rivera back there with KP McGregor. Who do you pick here? Who do you think's the winner? What's your guess?
Well, I mean, with Jake the Machine Davis in there, you can't count him out. Reggie Collins is always good to pick up a win. But I've heard a lot of good things about DB Rivera. This kid has been making his way and turning some heads. Wouldn't hurt to see him pull out a win today.
Yeah, I got to go with JJ Grizzly. He's just such a brutal guy. Not a lot of finesse, but it's more than made up for with just utter brutality.
We call it winning
Oh,
ugly.
did I call it too soon?
No, you didn't.
Ah,
And he
there we
breaks
go.
free of Cisco, staying alive in this thing. Jake the Machine Davis fighting off many competitors in the corner.
We got KP McGregor, Andrew Thompson.
And Jake Davis.
Hunter Price held onto the ropes and eliminated Jake the Machine Davis from the Battle Royal. We're down to Hunter Price, KP McGregor, Reggie Collins, DB Rivera, Cisco.
And Hunter Price again takes out another one of KP McGregor.
Yeah. We're down to what looks like 5 competitors. It looks like during the action there we missed it, but it looks like Grizzly's been eliminated.
Rivera and
DB Rivera, Reggie Collins, Andrew Thompson, Cisco, and Hunter Price. We're down to the final 5 here. Double clothesline by Cisco on Hunter Price and Andrew Thompson. DB Rivera, who turned down the offer made by Cisco earlier in the night to join the Crane family. Cisco very upset about it and tried to attack DB Rivera before him ultimately dispatching him and setting up a one-on-one match for them next week.
Hunter Price, after eliminating Jake Davis.
I think Hunter would have been gone if Reggie
And
Collins had
KP
interfered
McGregor.
there. Yeah. Those big, fast European uppercuts. Oh, DB Rivera over the top.
Hanging on to the bottom. No, being pushed. Cliffhanger scenario. Thompson looking to get rid of him and gets pulled off by Reggie Collins.
Oh, big job.
Pulling Rivera back in the ring and then gives him a shot for his trouble. You can stay, but you gotta play. Collins with a right hand. Rivera going back over towards Cisco, trying to dump him over. Can't get enough steam behind it to get him all the way.
Reggie Collins completely upside down here.
Back to the apron himself. Thompson trying to follow up, but Collins hangs on. Really down to the nitty-gritty here. Someone's going to have to make a bold move soon.
Oh, Cisco just launched Hunter Price across the ring. Oh my goodness, right in the mouth.
And he will be tasting the leather from that boot the rest of the night, I promise you, but... And a pair of them. Cisco laying down the leather here.
Current Elite Pro Tag Team Champion.
We'll see you later.
Andrew Thompson's out of there.
Oh, Rivera eliminating Cisco after their altercation earlier. We are down to 3.
Cisco and Dr. Crane both are livid, and we're down to, like you said, the final 3, Reggie Collins, DB Rivera, and Hunter Price.
Oh, now 2 out of my 3 are eliminated. I said Collins and Rivera earlier, and now they're trading shots. Price in the corner after tasting the bottom of Cisco's shoe, trying to get back into the fray.
Hunter Price just showing a ton of heart. The guy's holding his mouth from that unbelievable kick he took, but he's still fighting. He's still like marching right into the battle. He's bringing the fight.
And again, sending you on someone over the top. A drop kick follows up. Reggie comes out.
We're down to DB Rivera and Hunter Price.
And who would have thought of Price taking tons of punishment but getting some key eliminations in this battle royal? Can he follow it up and finish this performance? Running across the ring, just throwing hands at Rivera, saying, we're going to go at it. You and me. At the end of the night, let's see who's got it in the tank. They fight back to their feet. They're moving towards the ropes, circling the ring. And he does it! And Hunter Price, in a move, has taken out Jake the Machine Davis, KP McGregor, and Rivera to close out the Battle Royal with a win.